Alright, so I won't make this long. So this is the last part of the video. Let's continue. Okay, so now let's go back to what I wanted to discuss over you guys. It's all the things that we're going to go over, right? So like I said, there's all these LED companies, right? Choose from. Okay, I'm gonna narrow it down. Okay, so he has a few of them, right? And these are the popular ones. These are the common brands. You guys could pause it and take a look and read them all. But we're gonna look at the watts, all right? And then the price and the dollar per watt. And we're gonna look at the lights, the LEDs, so I'm gonna break it down. Alright, so any company, to me, as far as the price, so this is how we're gonna determine watts, price, dollar per watt. So number one, I'm looking at the watts, okay? That's gonna determine your electricity bill, right? How much is it gonna cost to run your grow, okay? And I'm trying to run it as efficient as possible, the least amount of watts, okay? And remember, the whole point of LED technology was to replace the equivalent of a 1000 watt HID, AP, high pressure sodium, from 1000 watts to 600 watts. So that is the threshold. Okay, so 600 watts, between 600 to 650, that's the watts that you're looking for, okay, or less, as far as what you want to run. If you're trying to replace, or you're trying to substitute, or what is the equivalent of the old school, the old traditional technology, lighting technology, HID, high intensity discharge lamps, which was HPS, and which is your HPS, which is your high pressure sodium, and your MH, which is your metal halide, which will run for bloom and for veg. Okay, so the threshold, or the base number, the wattage consumption for an 1000 watts HID is 600 to 650, plus or minus 50 watts, right? So that's what you're looking for. And that's for a 4x4 footprint, or a maximum 5x5 footprint. But on an average is for a 4x4 total footprint, 16 square foot. Okay, and then maximum, pushing it, a 5x5 or 25 square foot total footprint. Okay, and if you, but ideally you can do nowadays you can run a 400 watt in a 4x4, a 300 watt LED on a 3x3, and then a 200 watt in a 2x2 or a 2x4. Literally, with the technology and the price and everything. So that's what you want to base on. If you're trying to replace your 600 watt HID, your 400 watt HID technology as far as your watts, okay? And then your footprint that you're trying to cover or grow into. Because now they're designing LED lights for a specific footprint. You know, they make them either for 2x2 to cover a total 2x2, a 3x3, a 4x4, and now they're trying to do the 5x5. You know, that's what they're at right now. So that's number one. And then price. Okay, any company, anything that is over 1,000, I will eliminate it. Like, to me, I don't care about the technology, the quality, the build. Yeah, I don't care about the components, all right? And the warranties and all that stuff, because there's an average already for that. There's already a threshold for that. That on an average, most of the companies, the LED companies in the market are meeting. You know, they're already providing that service. You know, so but as far as price, to me, any LED company, right, doesn't matter, A through Z, from the 50 or plus companies that are out there, and they're pricing anything over 1,000, that's an automatic disqualification. That's overpriced. That's a fucking ripoff. They're trying to make mad profit. They're trying to pocket a lot of profit because it doesn't cost this much money to produce and mass produce these LEDs. You know, these type of qualities, you know, of LED fixtures, you know, with the components, you know, you seen the popular stuff, you know, what everyone likes, the Mingo drivers and the Osram, you know, the popular diodes, you know. I'm having a break for right now, but the point is that any LED company that has priced their product within the 1,000 or over 1,000, automatic disqualification. You're out. I'm not even gonna consider you. I don't care. It doesn't matter, dude, what you're doing or what you're claiming to be doing, or your efficacy, or the diodes, or UV and infrared or expanded PAR. I don't care. I don't care. So that's one of them. And pretty much the price, you want it to be the dollar per watt. You know, you want the company to be meeting that because it's already being done. It's already done. It's already there. It's already out there. So these guys gotta catch up, you know, or else they're gonna fall behind and no one's gonna buy their product, and then eventually they're not gonna exist. Okay, so the point is that if you're gonna get a 600 watt to 650 watt LED, the price has to be within that $600 to $650. Okay, and that's, now you're meeting this ratio, 1-to-1 ratio, the dollar per watt. You want that 1-to-1. So for every dollar, you will get 1 watt. All right, so it matches. You know, it's a fair price. You know, it's not overpriced and underpriced. You know, it's a damn solid, fair, even value price, you know, retail price for that product, for the LED light, if it's the dollar per watt ratio. All right, sorry about that. So that's how you guys are gonna determine, man, if it's priced over $1,000. Don't even look at it. And if it's consuming over 600 and 650 watts, don't even look at it, because then your electricity bill, it's going to be fucking ridiculous. It's going to be high. And then what's the whole point of going LED? Might as well stay with HID, because HID is high wattage consumption. So that was the whole point of doing, of that evolution within the industry, you know, from HID versus LED. But obviously LED is dominant now. Now it's point. It's been proven countless times, you know, time after time. So that's what you guys got to look into, your watts, what you're consuming, what is the light gonna produce, how much energy is it gonna use? You know. So that's how I go based on anything. When I look at any of this shit, I don't care about the maker and about the model. I look at these three things: the watts, the price, and ultimately the dollar per watt. The dollar per watt. All right. And now let's break it down. Let's look at the ones that are almost the dollar. All right. So look, we have this one, which is less than $1, which, for example, it costs $90, but it's gonna consume you 101 watts. See, it would have been nice if it would have been, yes, the $90, and it only consumes 90 watts. So it only consumes 11 watts more, right? So that's still good, but it's almost in that ratio, so that's cost 0.89 cents. Let's keep going down. Like, so this is $100 over price, because yes, it's gonna pull 300 watts from the wall, right, with your kilowatt meter, and most likely for a 3x3 total footprint. Most likely that's what this one is rated, and this is Mars Hydro SP3000, but it costs $400, so that's why it's over the dollar per watt. See, it's $1.33, but if it was $300, it would have been 1.00, that 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, you see, look at this. It's retarded. Mammoth 1000, that's retarded. Grower choice, $700, and then it's gonna pull you almost 400 watts. But that's still good. Like, the it's less than 500, less than 600, so that's still good. But I wonder what this is rated for. Is it rated for a 4x4 footprint, 3x3, 5x5? Alright, so, oops, sorry. So then, okay, Thin Girl, disqualify automatically, 1,300, and it's over 650, over 600 and 650 watts. It's 672. Overpriced is $2, the dollar per watt. So you see, that's what I'm saying. That's an automatic disqualification. Anything over 1,000, or even if it's 900, just no bueno. So let's keep going down. Okay, Chill, the Grow Craft. That's good watt consumption. It literally pulls 601 watts. That's awesome. But the price, what the fuck? Almost 1,300, 1,300. Nah, that's a ripoff. The Gavita, way more of a ripoff. And the quality and all this stuff, most of these guys, they're already using the same components, dude. They just put their own branding, And, nah, you're not gonna trick me, dude. But yeah, so that's overpriced right there. The Grow Craft. And then the Gavita, like I said, 1,400, and it pulls and less than 650. The wattage consumption, that's good, because it's an equivalent to that. Like I said, it replaces that 1,000 watt HID, your HPS lamp. Okay, you see, this is good. $140, and it's gonna consume 150 watts. See, it's almost there. See, it should have been 140 watts for $140, but it's there. And that's the Mars Hydro TS. That's good. This is $100 over, because you're gonna consume 200 watts and you're gonna pay 300. Nah, that's why it's 1.50. It's not 1.00. BIOS, 1325, and it's passing the 600 or 650 watt threshold. It consumes too much. This is no bueno. So $420, but the watt is consuming is good, but it's overpriced. Look, but that's why it's $2.32. So this is bad. So that's how you have to go, based on your buy. That's the way I determine now how will I buy anything. All right, now let's go to the next one. The next chart. All right, so this is from micro, and that's the same thing, you know. This, I think it's the same video. He just put in this chart. So look at the watts, right? So this is cool. That's cool. You see $90 for 101 watts. That's cool. $140 for 150 watts. That's cool. The price $800 for six. The wattage is cool, but the price is $200 over, $150 over price. But that's the way I will determine it. Okay. And then let's go to the next one. And then LED Grow Light Depot, they made this one. So let's study this chart. And this video is called Best Bang for Your Buck. Alright, so the wattage, the price, and then how much does it cost? The dollar per watt. Okay? That 1-to-1 ratio. So this is cool. It consumes 321 watts. It's price $420, so it's $100 over price. This is 206. That's good wattage, you know. That's low. So you want always low wattage, and then but high output. You know, like look at the output. This is good PPF. That's why I was telling you that this is also important. That's the fourth factor. You know, you want to look at the output. But some are overkill because like the sun doesn't even produce those micromoles. The max micromoles the sun produces year round is 2,000. So that's what you want throughout your whole canopy, that uniformity. And that'll be the perfect light fixture, which no one has met. Alright, so then there's, like I said, anything that is over 1,000, like Grow Choice, this one, and the watts is already consuming over the 600 and 650. This is 748 watts. That's high electricity, high, and then overpriced. And then you're not even paying. You should be paying at least 750, you know. But look, 1,000 ripoff. No bueno. This is okay. You're paying it's overpriced, $150 about $105 overpriced. This one. The Spider Farmer, you see the wattage is good, you know. You want low wattage, the 200, 300, 400, 600, but like the 780, that's bad. So but these are all nice low wattages, so that's really good, but it's just the prices. So you see like Chillcraft 331s for 700. Dang, that's 400. That's $370 overpriced. Like I said, Gavita Pro, stupid. 1,300 disqualified, automatic disqualification. Chillcraft, 1,200 for the X6. The wattage is good, 601, but the price. HOG, the Scorpio Diablo, 1,400. The wattage is okay. It's barely there, 650, 4 watts over, but man, overpriced, way overpriced. It's double because you're supposed to be paying 650 and it's 1,400. Like almost double, but yeah. Well, yeah, 6 and 6 is 12. Nah, yeah, man, woo, overpriced, double, ripping the shit out of you. HOG. Photon Tag, 800 for 465 watts. That's a ripoff too. Grower's Choice, 700 for 400 watts. That's a ripoff. So that's how you guys gonna go based on. And then look at your output, you know. And your output, as long as it's over 500, is alright. But you want at least 700, 800, 900. I mean, if you're gonna do supplemental CO2, you can go over 1,000. You can do the 1,200, the 18. You see the 18, you're gonna need CO2. That's more equipment. That's more money on your grow. Okay, so all of this 1,400, 1,500, that's if you got your, also, you gotta keep a lot of factors, man. If you want to grow these lights, you gotta be a badass. You gotta know your shit. You gotta know your strain. You gotta know your environmental parameters. You gotta know your BPD. You gotta know your DLI, your daily light integral. You gotta know a lot of these things. You gotta have it dialed in. Like, you have to know your fucking plans. You gotta know your grow, your setup, everything, and then you could um, step up to the next level. You know, the grandmaster level. You know, and you're now, because you could do bleaching on your nugs and leaf burn, and because the intensity is too hard, then you're not supplementing with the right ppms of CO2. So that's why the output, if it's over 1,000 ppms, 1,0,0,0, 1 and 3 zeros, you're gonna need supplemental CO2. All right, um, because you can you're pushing it with 900, 800. You know, because 600, you don't need CO2. 400, you're cool. You know, you could just use the ambient. You know, just whatever's the 400, what's out in in nature. But once you start going 600, 700, 800, you could start supplementing. You know, but ultimately, you can bypass. You can do without it. But definitely, most likely, if you go over the 1,000 micromoles, the ppf, then you have to supplement. All right, so keep that in mind. And then, so those are the four factors: the wattage it's going to consume, the price, the dollar per watt, and then the output, how many micromoles, the intensity. All right, so now let's move to the next one, the next chart. And then Dr. MJ Coco made this video, the best 5x5 grow light fixtures, right? And he compares, and we're going to compare a couple of things: the price, the cost, all right? And he puts them in order already right here, and from one through.
There's quite a range of prices, from less than $600 to over $1,400. To understand.
All right, then. So look, these companies, they're doing good. Marsigio, Medigirl, Spider Farmer, they're awesome. The ones that are fucking up, Top Shelf Light, which is the grower choice, Geek Like, and Photo Tank. The price 1,400, 1,000. This is already 1,000. The 989 with taxes and everything. Grower's choice, overpriced. All right, so this is an automatic disqualification. Like I said, the hell with the technology, components, whatever, dude. All these guys are providing it, and they're all pretty much on an average. They're there. All right. So, grower choice, Greek Light, and Photo Tank, automatic disqualification. The price, overpriced, ripoff. Mars Hydro, that's still okay. 830. You know, for these two models, the SC 6500 and SC 8000. You know, your 780, 840. It's okay. Spider Farmers, they're good. They're good. They're still, 665. That's cool. Medigrow, fuck, 630. That's awesome. The Fold 8, less than 600. 590, dude. Awesome. Mars Hydro, FC 6500, dude. 580. So these guys are fucking kicking ass. And then, now we're going to compare it to the cost per watt. The photon efficiency, efficacy. So remember the watts that each one pulls? I mean the price, and look at the watts. You see, that's why they matches. Mars Hydro. You see in the Geek Plus, that's the thing. Remember how I said they're disqualifying? Photosynthesis and grow choice are disqualified? Yeah, the wattage is nice, but the price, so that's why this is still disqualified. But yeah, they got the wattage draw nice, 611, but it's the price because they don't meet that 1-to-1 ratio, the dollar per watt. Alright? But look, as far as the power drawn, for the rest, Mars Hydro and the Medigrow and the Spider Farmer, look, 600, 720, 620, 642. That's awesome. Yeah. So, and then, the whole micromole per watt efficacy, that's the usable. Obviously, the higher the number, that's the one thing. The way you guys determine this, The higher the number, the better. The lower, no bueno. Alright, so that's how you determine this chart. The usable photon efficiency or efficacy, UMO per watt. The higher the number, the digits, the value, your numerical value, the better. Okay, that's what you're looking for. Higher, not lower. And then we're pretty much done. And then he shows you the efficacy, and the UMOs. This is usable, like what the plant can use from what the total output that the light produces. So that's usable ppf in simple words. What the light produces from all that light that the light generates and it emits into your grow space, how much does the plant utilize? How much does it consume? And that's usable ppf, all right? And that's in UMOs. And then your photon efficacy, like I said, just look at the higher the number, the better. All right? And that's how you determine that. And then we're going to end this video with the most recent that my girl, Shane, uploaded March 1st, 2022. Best grow light for 4x2 space, grow tent. And he compared 12 lights. So let's look at this. And yet again, like I said, looking at 4 things: the watts, the price, $1 per watt, and then the usable ppm, the output of the light fixture of the grow light. Right? And this is irrelevant. I already explained it, because everybody's gonna either grow it either in day or night. That changes the cost. You live in a different place, that changes the cost and the hours of operation of your grow. 12 hours, 11 hours, 14, 18, 22, whatever. It's gonna change the price. So this is irrelevant. But it's a base, it's a reference. It's a good little guide. But yeah, so like I said, to determine an LED light, like I said, if it's priced over 1,000, automatic disqualification. If it's consuming more than 650 watts, that's an automatic disqualification. And if it's not meeting the $1 per watt ratio, meaning $1 per 1 watt, then that's an automatic disqualification. And then as far as your output, anything that is below 500, automatic disqualification for your usable ppf output. And that's how you're going to determine how you grow your light. So this is the ultimate guide for buying your LED 2022 and moving forward. Obviously, everything's changing every day. Technology, evolution, society, civilization, the cosmos, you name it. So don't be stagnated, dude. Everyone had a broad mind, and challenge, question everything, and be a lifelong learner, and conduct your own independent and critical research. And don't wait for people like Shane and Dr. MJ Coco to, give you the answers, that already did the homework. Be like me. I've been knowing about all this stuff since 2010, 11, 12. Literally. So all of this stuff is just reaffirming. And all it does is just gives me the seal of improvement. It's just like, you're on the right path, dude. You're on the right path. You know what's up. You've been knowing what's up. And not to sound cocky or that I'm righteous or put myself in a pedestal. No. I'm fucking humble. I'm grounded. I'm down to earth. But I just wanted to bring this out into the culture, the community, and the industry. All right, everyone. So I hope this helps. How to determine, obviously based on your grow space, whatever it is, you're gonna do a 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, whatever it is. But that's why this doesn't matter, because it's the same growing space, same size tent or growing environment, and then the model doesn't matter, the models, and then the maker doesn't matter. Look at the watts, look at the price, look at the $1 per watt, 1-to-1 ratio, the usable ppf, the output, what the light is producing, emitting, okay, or expelling, and then that's it. Those are the 4 things that you want to look at. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone. I hope this makes sense, everyone, and I hope it helps. And if it does, I hope it does. I hope it does, man. Because I'm here to help. I'm not here to bring anyone fucking down because I'm down. I need someone to boost me up. And I'm trying to boost myself up every day because I'm being bombarded by every angle. But it's cool. So, everyone, thanks for watching. Like, smash. You say I gave it a thumbs down. I'm always honest. But for me, give me a thumbs up, alright? Smash that thumbs button. Give a comment. I rarely comment. I comment when I have to. When I have to voice the truth, that's when I speak. Because I don't talk shit. I speak the truth. But the truth hurts. Especially when you're, someone's arguing with you and you tell them the truth. Yeah, you make them think twice. So look, put a comment, share, hit the subscribe button. I'm already subscribed to Shane, which sometimes I want to unsubscribe to him, but it's alright. And everyone, keep on growing and keep on learning. And hit the notification bell, the icon, the little bell, alright? Because I'm going to be uploading all kind of mad content. Things that no one's talking about, literally. And I'm going to show all my girls and all that stuff, things that no one's talking about and doing. Stay tuned for all this stuff. Alright, everyone. Girls and boys, as always, peace, love, and hell. Laters.